Mayor Eric Adams says the NYPD has taken 3,000 illegal guns off the city streets since the beginning of the year.
It's all part of his initiative to fight crime as he tries to fulfill a major campaign promise ahead of the election in November. Good day's Hayley Fixler joins us now with a closer look at some of these numbers. Hayley, good morning.
Good morning, Dan, Tashani. Well, Adams and the NYPD, they're also touting a record low number of shootings and the lowest number of shooting victims ever recorded just in the past 6 months. Now, Adams says it's a big start to make the city safer.
The total number of illegal firearms removed from the hands of criminals since the start of this administration in January 2022 to 22,700 illegal guns. This success has helped drive a 54% decrease in shootings and a 36% reduction in homicides citywide. Thousands of guns off our streets means thousands of lives, thousands of families protected from violence.
Adams also promised to keep adding to the number of officers out on the streets. Now, this is all part of his and NYPD's strategic plan. And this work also coincides with their effort to take down violent gangs. Officials say they have confiscated a lot of illegal guns with each gang member arrest. Now, we've also heard from the Bronx District Attorney. She says she is so happy to see more officers on her streets, and she's doing what she can. But she's also noting that while there are no gun shops in her area, there's a lot of gun violence.
One shot fired is one shot too many, okay? And we're getting the guns, and I'm prosecuting statewide, but it's not only about the shootings and the homicides. That's bad enough. But a case is the gun, too. Not just the gun possession here in the Bronx, but how are they getting here in the Bronx?
Officials continue to emphasize the city's big problem with ghost guns and 3D printed guns. They say 1,500 of the more than 22,000 guns seized were ghost guns. And that means they don't have a serial number and they are untraceable. Now, if you look at your screen, you can see some of the guns that law enforcement officers have confiscated. It's on display as a show of their work. Now, it's also important to mention that while the mayor is sharing the NYPD's progress and success, his former commissioner, Tom Donlin, has sued Adams and the NYPD for being, quote, criminal at its core. Dan, Tashani.
Hayley, thank you very much.